Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, how did I get here? In the next 24 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how my wife and I went from exhausted, overweight, and frustrated to having unstoppable energy, a lean body, and effortless health, without extreme diets, starving ourselves, or hours in the gym. And the reason I know this works is because I lived it. Not that long ago, I was exhausted, frustrated with my body, and stuck in this endless cycle of starting and stopping different plans. I tell myself, this time, it's going to be different. But deep down, I didn't believe it anymore. Then one morning, I stepped on the scale and froze. The number stared back at me, 290 pounds. But it wasn't just the number. It was the crushing realization that 300 pounds was looming just ahead. I looked in the mirror and I barely recognized the man staring back at me. My clothes felt tighter, my energy was slipping away. I could feel it in my bones. And worse, I realized it wasn't just about the weight. It was about my identity. Who was I becoming? A 300-pound man? That wasn't me. That wasn't who I wanted to be. I remember all those times my wife and I had signed up for gym memberships or diet programs full of hope and excitement, but somehow it never stuck. This time, though, something was different. It was deeper than wanting to lose weight. It was about reclaiming my life, my confidence, and my future. Now, can you imagine waking up 10 years from today feeling that same exhaustion, looking in the mirror, wishing you'd done something, trapped in a body that doesn't feel like yours? How many times have you skipped playing with your kids because you were too tired, avoided photos because you didn't want anyone to see you, or felt embarrassed trying to keep up with life? That was me. And I knew if I didn't make a change now, my future self would be stuck, and I couldn't let that happen. You see, that's why I'm so excited to share this with you today. There is a better way, a way to transform your body automatically without starving yourself or spending endless hours in the gym, a system that works with your life, not against it. And once you discover it, your body will change while you live your life, just like mine did. Hi, my name is Joel Broughton, and soon you'll also meet my beautiful wife, Kristen. We're married, business partners, and best friends. And today we're here to share something that has completely transformed our health, our fitness, and our energy without extreme diets or punishing workouts. And here's what's really exciting. What I'm about to share with you can help you wake up in the morning with energy you haven't felt in years. Feel proud when you catch your reflection in the mirror, slip into clothes you haven't worn since before the kids, and actually want to take pictures with your family again instead of hiding behind the camera. Imagine going through your day without the mid-afternoon crash, without that constant battle in your head about food, and with the peace knowing that your health isn't something you have to fix anymore, because it's already where you've always wanted to be. And that's the transformation we're talking about today. Today, I'm going to reveal the 3 breakthroughs that made Automatic Body work for me when nothing else did, and help me transform my health and my body. Breakthrough number 1, why willpower is a myth, and the one simple shift that makes getting in shape easier and more enjoyable than ever before. Breakthrough number 2, how busyness can quietly destroy your health, and the exact strategy to flip into a massive advantage. And breakthrough number 3, how to make your transformation automatic so you never have to start over again. Now, before I dive in, I need to share a few things you might be believing right now that are actually holding you back. Number 1, you might think, if I just have enough willpower, I can stick to any diet or program. Now that's a myth. And breakthrough number 1 will show you why. Number 2, you might believe that being busy means your health naturally suffers, and that's just life. Well, that's certainly a lie. And breakthrough number 2 will flip that thinking. Number 3, you may think you need extreme effort every day to get results. Breakthrough number 3 will show you how small, automatic habits can do the heavy lifting for you. Now, these aren't theory. These are battle-tested, life-tested, and backed by real science. And I discovered them the hard way, through real life. You see, growing up, I was always an active kid. In high school, I played football and loved running. Sometimes I'd run 3 miles just to get to my grandmother's house, and then run 3 miles back home if I couldn't catch a ride with someone. And in my 20s, I served in the Army, which kept me in great shape and very disciplined. Then I got back into hockey, playing in men's leagues several days a week. Staying active and fit was really just part of my life. But at 27, I left the Army to become a full-time entrepreneur. And that's when my health and fitness journey started a slow decline. My business took precedence over meals and sleep. My routine completely unraveled. My weight crept up slowly, 2 pounds here, 5 pounds there. By the time I realized it, I'd gained 50 pounds. And it wasn't just about the scale, it was about losing the habits that had kept me strong, confident, and full of energy. So after that 290-pound wake-up call on the scale, I sat down with my wife and I shared how I felt. And she told me something actually quite surprising. She'd been feeling the same way. We aren't just married, we're also business partners. We're best friends. So we share everything, but here's a little secret. I've never actually asked her how much she weighs. And she doesn't tell me, and it's never really mattered. What she does care about is being healthy and strong, not just the number on the scale. So over the years, neither of us have ever had really great experiences sticking to new diets or fitness routines. And that's when my wife said, we're business people. Why don't we just set this up like a business, but for our health? Instead of chasing the latest diet or social media trend, systems, habits, consistency, no extreme diets, no punishing workouts, just a real repeatable system that would work actually for our family. So I agreed, and we dug into the problem. Was it the diet, the macros, cardio, weight training? And then it finally clicked. It wasn't any of those things. It was simply showing up. The habits that create lasting life changes. You see, in a business, success doesn't come from one massive launch or an overnight breakthrough. It comes from small, deliberate actions taken every day, showing up, doing the work, testing new ideas or products, improving one small thing at a time. And we finally realized that our health worked the same way. Small, repeatable habits. One simple ingredient swap. Regular movement, stacked over time into results we could actually see and feel. It wasn't about perfection. It wasn't about willpower. It was about creating systems that work automatically, without thinking about them day after day, until transformation became inevitable. It wasn't about making new choices every day or every week. It was about making a great choice once, just one time, and then making it part of our life automatically. And once we saw it that way, everything changed. Health wasn't a struggle anymore. It became a process, a system, something we could manage, just like a thriving business. And the results started compounding very quickly. And that brings me to breakthrough number 1, why willpower is an absolute myth. You see, I used to believe that if I just found the perfect diet or workout plan and pushed hard enough, I'd finally get lasting results. That's what most people believe, but it's why 95% of diets fail. Here's the truth. If you've ever tried to just eat better or push through a workout, you know it doesn't last. You burn out, you quit, and it's not because you're weak. It's because the system is broken. You see, early on in our marriage, I tried tracking every meal, following apps, measuring macros, and pushing myself through workouts. It worked for a little while, but then reality hit. Meals were overwhelming, grocery shopping took hours, and I burned out fast. That's when my beautiful and smart wife, Kristen, really stepped in. She didn't just tell me what to eat or make me dinner. She taught me how nutrition actually works for real people with busy lives. She told me the key wasn't perfection. The key was small, strategic, sustainable habits that could be repeated every day without even relying on willpower. For example, instead of overhauling every meal at once, Kristen would tell me that we need to start with one simple change, swapping refined oils for healthy fats, or replacing highly processed snacks with nutrient-dense alternatives and real food. One small tweak at a time, each change stacked on the last, transforming my energy, cravings, and body over time. Willpower alone could have never created that transformation. But a system designed to make healthy nutrition simple and automatic, that's what made it stick. You see, I discovered something that nobody talks about. Diets and workouts aren't the problem. The problem is they expect you to completely overhaul your life overnight. And that's not sustainable. The real key is progressive, compounding habits that fit seamlessly into your existing lifestyle. Instead of trying to change everything at once, you make one small shift each month that builds on the last. So momentum builds automatically. And that's what Automatic Body is built on: small, sustainable, realistic habits that create real, lasting change. This is a system built for real people with real lives. No extreme diets, no all or nothing plans, no impossible schedules, just small, sustainable steps that lead to monumental results. So imagine if you didn't have to rely on willpower ever again. Imagine if your environment and your daily routine automatically nudged you toward health and energy. What would your life look like in 3 months, in 6 months, or a year? And the truth is, even when you set up your environment and routines for success, there's also a hidden trap that many people don't see coming. And that's what breakthrough number 2 is all about: how busyness can quietly destroy your health if you're not careful. I used to believe that because I was busy, my health would just work itself out, that I could always get back on track later when life slowed down. But over the last 2 decades, I've been an entrepreneur. I get to spend lots of time with my wife, homeschool our kids, and take vacations whenever I want. Sounds pretty perfect, right? But here's the flip side, and this is what nobody talks about. When life is that flexible, it's easy to skip meals. It's easy to stay up late, grab a quick snack, or let the exercise slide. 2 pounds here, 3 pounds there, sporadic workouts, sneaky weight gain. Over time, it adds up, and before you know it, you're exhausted, frustrated, and trapped in a body that doesn't feel like yours. The false belief most people have is, I'm too busy to stay in shape. Or maybe you tell yourself, I'll get to it later when life slows down. But here's the hard truth. Life doesn't slow down. It just keeps moving. And if you don't protect your health, your energy, and your body, it slips quietly without you even realizing it. And again, that's when Kristen stepped in for me. She spent the last 20 years studying how the human body works, what it truly needs, and how to create energy and vitality, even for busy people like us. She showed me that the solution isn't willpower. It's not extreme diet or punishing workouts. It's about stacking small, strategic habits into the life you already have. I used to work late on work projects, grab fast food, skip workouts, and to be honest, feel a little bit guilty about it. Kristen stepped in to help me implement tiny habits, prepping protein-rich snacks in advance. We scheduled workouts every second day and followed a simple rule: no eating or drinking an hour before bed. At first, it felt like a tiny little tweak, but over weeks, it became automatic. 3 months later, I didn't even think about it. It was just the way that I was living my life. What I discovered is busyness doesn't have to cost your health. The fix isn't strict diets or crazy workouts. It's small, strategic shifts that fit your routine and stack into real results. And that's exactly why she built Automatic Body. So your habits compound quietly in the background. And 3 months later, you wake up with more energy, more strength, and real transformation without extreme stress or burnout. Now just imagine this for you: waking up full of energy, going through your day without the mid-afternoon crash, eating meals that fuel your body instead of weigh it down, and still having time for work, family, and your life. Imagine your health and energy stacking quietly, automatically, without the stress, guilt, or chaos you've experienced before. That's the power of breakthrough number 2. When you understand the hidden traps of busyness and follow a system of small, sustainable habits, your health doesn't just survive, it thrives. Well, you've learned about why willpower isn't enough and how busyness can secretly sabotage your health, but there's one more game-changing principle that makes all the difference. The trick that makes your workouts, meals, and healthy habits almost automatic. And that's breakthrough number 3. You see, for years, I believed that staying in shape was about willpower. If I just try a little bit harder, I'd finally stick with it. But every time I fell off, I thought I had failed. I used to jump on every new fitness trend, thinking sheer willpower would carry me through. I'd commit for a week or two, but then life would hit. It would get in the way. Late nights, travel, busy days, and I'd fall off track. Does any of that sound familiar? And in talking to my wife, yes, she's kind of like my own personal coach for health and fitness. She showed me that success in health and fitness isn't about motivation. It's not about pushing harder or forcing yourself to eat perfect meals or do perfect workouts. The real secret is building tiny, repeatable habits that fit your life and stack over time. Here's how we did it. We linked fitness to our daily routines. Instead of trying to find extra time, we built the fitness schedule not around our weekly schedule, a 7-day calendar with optional workout choices. We hardwired it into our lives and our identity. No excuses. We made the decision once so that further decisions on when to work out would never need to be made again or put off again. Nutrition was handled the same way. Kristen taught me the same way she teaches our kids on how to fix their hydration and snack choices. She set the grocery list, making it easy for either one of us to do the shopping. We layered habits in small steps, first movement, then hydration, then meal tweaks, then mindful rest, one thing at a time. And over weeks and months, these habits became effortless. And here's the game changer. Because habits are stacked into your environment and daily routine, you don't rely on willpower. You don't have to push yourself. Your body knows what to do automatically. That's when I finally realized willpower isn't the answer. The key is automation, making habits so small and simple they become automatic, like brushing your teeth or driving a car. That's the power of automatic body. You don't start over ever again, because the habits build themselves into your life. The system makes health and fitness automatic, so transformation becomes inevitable. This is what the Automatic Body Personal Training System is built on, a step-by-step method to integrate fitness, nutrition, and healthy routines into your life. Small, sustainable habits that compound over time. No extremes, no crash diets, no all-or-nothing workouts, just a system that absolutely works. Imagine if every morning you woke up and your body naturally moved towards health. No struggle, no inner fight, just effortless progress. That's the life that Automatic Body creates. But here's the thing, a system is only as good as the person behind it. And that's where Kristen really comes in, the heart and relentless researcher who made all of this possible. Her years of studying health, obsessing over ingredients, testing new supplements, and creating practical solutions is what turned these breakthroughs into a real, actionable system that actually works. Before we even got married, Kristen was the kind of person who would spend hours at the health food store, reading labels, checking out new products, and analyzing every ingredient. It wasn't just about healthy eating, it was about understanding exactly what goes into her body and how it affects her energy, focus, and long-term health. And that habit didn't stop once we got married, it expanded. Today, Kristen researches everything that comes into our home: food, cleaning products, cosmetics, hair care, body care, you name it. And while we're not perfect, she could probably tell you what's in every single product we buy on a regular basis. She's constantly watching and reading about new health discoveries, studying ingredients, and evaluating the latest supplements and products on the market. If you ever came over to our house, you'd often end up trying the supplements or the health concoctions that she creates. She'll happily share with you exactly why each one works and how it benefits your body. Kristen's approach isn't about fear or extremes, it's about knowledge, discipline, and practical application. She's spent more than 20 years learning how the human body works, what it truly needs to thrive, and how to integrate health into real busy lives. And here's the exciting part. The system Kristen has been coaching me with works so well, I realized something. Other families needed this too. I told her, we figured out the small habits, the repeatable routines, the step-by-step approach. You really need to turn this into a full program people can actually follow. She really wanted it to be focused specifically on women because that's where it makes the biggest impact. But here's the kicker. It works for men and kids too. She dedicated the last 2 years to perfecting every page and step so it's effortless to read, follow, and start seeing results, no matter who you are or how busy your life is. That's how the Automatic Body Personal Training System was born. A 12-month, step-by-step program with 4 comprehensive workbooks covering nutrition, movement, and habit building. Everything we've tested in our own lives, every tiny habit that actually works, packed into a system that makes transformation simple, automatic, and literally impossible to fail at. The first thing you'll get is the core program, the Automatic Body Personal Training System. This is the heart of your transformation, the 12-month Automatic Body Personal Training System. It's a complete step-by-step program with 4 comprehensive workbooks that cover nutrition, so you will learn exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and how to prep meals that fuel your body effortlessly. No guesswork, no stress, and each is done one small step at a time and super simple to implement into your life. Movements that are simple, efficient workouts that get results without living in the gym. Habit building that are small, repeatable routines that make your progress automatic so you never have to start over again. By the end of the year, you'll have a real trophy of success, your transformed body, energy, and confidence. Plus, you get tracking tools, monthly focus areas, and mini challenges that stack into measurable results every single month. It's like having your own personal coach guiding you daily without the overwhelm or confusion. Next, you'll also get bonus number 1, the quick start video with Kristen, where she walks you through day 1. She'll give you clarity, confidence, and motivation so you start strong, because early wins lead to long-term success. Bonus number 2, you get on-demand videos with our Automatic Body professional trainer showing exactly how to perform every exercise safely and effectively. No guessing, no intimidation, just follow along and see results every time. Then there's bonus number 3, advanced habit stacking, a step-by-step video series that teaches you how to layer automatic body habits into your busy life. Work, family, travel, everything fits seamlessly. It makes healthy living automatic. Next, bonus number 4, morning and evening habit videos to reinforce your new lifestyle. You get 2 short 5 to 10 minute videos. The morning energizer, so you can jumpstart your day with energy, focus, and the right habits. The evening reset, which helps you close your day the right way so your body and mind recover and you wake up ready to crush tomorrow. Fast, simple, effective. These small daily actions stack into massive results over time. We're also going to ship you bonus number 5, an Automatic Body branded stainless steel water bottle. You can stay hydrated in style. This branded water bottle has a matte exterior, stainless steel interior, removable lid with strap, and is 100% BPA free, dishwasher safe, and easy to clean, which is perfect for keeping your healthy habits on track wherever you go. Next is bonus number 6, the Automatic Body resistance bands. These branded resistance bands are durable, easy to clean, and provide integrated resistance for safe, effective workouts at home, the office, or on the go. And we don't want to forget bonus number 7, your Automatic Body branded pens, which are perfect for keeping with your workouts, tracking progress, or jotting down insights as you move through the program. Small tools, big results. So let's break everything down that you're getting. 12 months of the Automatic Body system, which is essentially a $2,000 value if you hired a personal trainer for a year. The personal fitness tracker, accountability and progress tracking, a $200 value. The monthly focus areas and challenges like a monthly coach check-in, a $400 value. Quick start videos with Kristen with, of course, over 20 years of health experience, a $100 value. On-demand exercise tutorials, professional trainer guidance, $500 value. Advanced habit stacking video series, habit integration coaching, a $200 value. Morning and evening habit videos, daily habit reinforcement, a $100 value. Stainless steel water bottle, $40. Resistance bands, $20. Branded pens, $10. A total value of $3,570. But today you get everything for only $349.99. A one-time investment for a lifetime transformation. And all the tools and support you need to finally take control of your body, energy, and health. Now just imagine this, waking up energized every morning, workouts feel effortless, nutrition happens automatically, your family can follow along, and everyone benefits. This is the life Automatic Body creates. Click the button below right now to join. We'll ship out your program to you today along with all the bonuses. The moment you receive it, you'll be able to start building habits that transform your health, your fitness, and your life. And here's the best part. The sooner you start, the sooner the compound effects kick in. Every day you wait is another day your old habits continue controlling your life. And if you don't mind me asking one last question, 6 months from now, do you want to be in the same spot, frustrated and exhausted, or do you want your body, your energy, and your confidence completely transformed automatically?